flush, he calls out again. Come on, who will be brave enough? Who has what it takes? Just when I thought he was on a losing battle, someone stands up. As he walks to the stage, he had a certain pallor colour about his face, the one that just oozes that he's just got out of jail in the last few days after a lengthy stretch. Now, I did know the bloke, but the lad sitting next to me, the other doorman, tells me he's just out of a 10 stretch for armed robbery, and in fact only got out the day before. I thought to myself, so within 48 hours he has went from the exclusive fashion line from HMP to a dinner suit and a black tie. Bit of a turn up for the books. So as the armed robber gets up on stage, he loves it. All the lads chanting and shouting and cheering and clapping. By far this was the most attention he had received in the last 10 years, probably since he was on Crime Watch, if he was. So he gets onto the stage and Hypno cunt, as everyone is now calling him, starts talking to him. He asks his name and a guy says, "Fuck off you mug, I'm not helping you." Again the red flush turns to Hypno cunt's face and he says, "Okay, I am going to call you Bond, James Bond." Everyone laughs, and then Hypno cunt asks for silence, and he talks to James and gives it all of his spiel over and over and over and over, and tells him one day he will have a licence to kill. Well, you can just imagine the audience all shouting, "I want one as well, mate." Then came the moment of truth. He snapped his fingers and nout. Not a bloody sausage. Then came the moment of truth. He snapped his fingers and nout. Not a bloody sausage. Well, everyone, I am sorry this thing is a gift. It doesn't always work. If this kind gentleman could go back to his seat, please, we can carry on with the show. With a chorus of boos and "You're shite, Hypno cunt," the armed robber goes back to his seat. Just as he sits down, the booming theatrical voice booms over the microphone. 007, you now have a licence to kill. And as that was said, the armed robber stood up, bolt upright, and made a pistol shape with his hands and started looking all over the room. I presume for bloody Goldfinger or some fucker. Well, the lads just all fell about laughing. The room was in hysterics. One lad shouted, "Hey, Hypno cunt, you're not bad," almost ruffling with the applause, and I think the feeling he might just make it out of here alive, he seemed to want to better himself, and shouted, 007, come on, you can do better with your licence to kill. With that he mimicked throwing the pistol away with his hands. And what happened next, nobody saw coming, let me tell you. He slips his right hand into the left side of his dinner jacket and pulls out a handgun, a bloody real one as well, and runs across the room, jumps up onto the bar and pretends to stalk his prey. Each time he